Today, we're going to look at Hasbro's G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Iron Grenadier. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at a G.I. Joe Classified Series action figure. This is the Iron Grenadier, number 132 in the series. Now, I do not know much about the Iron Grenadier. He was in the Deke cartoon era, not the Sunbow cartoon era. Now, I did dabble in the Deke just a little bit, but not very much. I was getting a little bit older. I want to say the Deke come out in 89 or 90, but I was getting older and getting out of action figures, finding girls, finding football, and kind of getting away, unfortunately, to action figures. But I want to take a look at this guy because he looks like he's got a lot of bells and whistles to him. And let's check out the packaging. You see Cobra Iron Grenadier up here. You have Iron Grenadiers right there. G.I. Joe Classified Series Hasbro logo, warning, choking hazards, and 4 years of age and over. And a great window box right here. That awesome plastic window box. I love it. It even comes over to here. Here you see 132 Cobra logo, got the QR code G.I. Joe Classified Series down there. And on this side, you get a picture of your Iron Grenadier. Looks good. Top, you have Cobra logo, 132 there. And on the bottom, warnings, copyrights, labels, barcodes, whatnot, and what have you. And on the back, check that out. Good picture of our Iron Grenadier. And we get some up-close pictures of some fine details about the said Iron Grenadier. Now, I do know the Iron Grenadier in the comic book was kind of Destro's army that he used to fight against G.I. Joe. In the Deke comic, or in the Deke cartoon, they was, I'm pretty sure, unnamed. I don't think they was called the Iron Grenadiers. They were just unnamed soldiers, if you will. But yeah, so kind of a one-off, I would think, geared more towards the comic book right here. And if you've watched channel enough, you know that I do not read comics, and I never did. Let's go ahead and take him out of the bottom. Got my knife here. We'll set him down and cut our tape right there, and that is it. Just one piece of tape. Get our knife in here and pry that open. Set that to the side. Let's see. Reach in and get him out of the tray come out. Got our warnings and hazards right there. There's the background, a red Cobra logo. Now pull him out. Nothing in there now. Nothing at all. And here he is in his plastic prison. Look at all those accessories. I cannot believe the accessories that this guy comes with. He looks awesome. Let's go ahead and check these accessories out. And there is a lot of guns here. A lot of guns. And the first gun we're going to look at is this hand cannon. It's got a scope on it. It looks nice. Really cool. It's got gold paint apps and black paint apps. There you go. And then we get, well, these are really hard to get out. Now we get a regular handgun. Looks good. And then we get this big old assault rifle. Look at that unit there. Gee whiz. Clip does come out of it, because none of the other ones have clips to them, so don't have to worry about those. And then we get this big gun. So I would assume that you could get multiples of this guy and have him with every gun that you could imagine. And that does come off, that big round clip right there. And that is nice. I like this a lot. And that just plugs back up in there. Wow, that is humongous. Humongous. Set that right there. Next, we get a helmet, and this is how you can troop build with him. You put some with the helmet on, some with the helmet off, some with the big guns, some with the little guns, and some with this big old sword. Look at this. Does that come out? That has to come out there. Yeah, there it is. Big gold blade on that thing. Very nice. Looks super, super good. And that's it for accessories. He is not tied in anywhere, so we're just going to grab his boot here. Boy, these guys fit so good into this plastic. Do a good job at keeping them where they're supposed to be. And there he is. The Iron Grenadier has been resurrected. Nothing else in the plastic coffin. Set that to the side. Let's look at this neck. That's the first thing, and it does not have that neck articulation like our last retro figure, classified figure we opened, which was the Cobra Trooper. So very unfortunate. He cannot look up at all. Barely looks down. He's got double butterflies in there, so that's good. His arms can go way back. He's got upper arm cut, double jointed. Ooh, very fluid, pinless elbows, double jointed. Got wrists, and they go all the way around. He does not have extra hands at all. He has an ab crunch. He's got waist articulation and a hula hoop waist. He's got pretty good splits. He can't really do splits because he's got this kind of kilt on around his waist here, so not doing a lot of articulation around the legs. He's got double jointed pinless knees, upper thigh cut I forgot to mention. He's got upper boot cut, ankle articulation. They are on rockers, and they can point his toes down to the ground. This is awesome. Very, very good looking figure. I wish there was that neck articulation. Again, I don't understand why you can put it on our Cobra Trooper, but you can't put it on anybody else. Really? Man. But this looks great. Look at this face. It is totally covered up. He's got black on the top of his head. He's got a red mask, black and silver visor on. He looks like he's got a breathing apparatus or a speaking apparatus over his mouth. He's got this sash that goes around, and it looks like you probably can put your sword, I think, maybe. Put your sword in there. Now, the sword also has a peg on the case, so I'm not sure if that goes on. I guess you can hang it off of his back if you want to do that, but you would have to move that sash to the side, and the sash does have a peg on it also, so not really sure what we're doing here. I think I would rather just put the sword through this case right here, or this sash deal, but that might be for a bigger gun. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think that's what that's for. That big gun goes right there. He does have a spot for a smaller gun. It's on the back of his, what I'm going to call a kilt, instead of using the word skirt, because I don't think these guys would wear skirts. I think they would wear kilts. And then we got, let's put this helmet on. Oh, look at that. That looks awesome. Really good there. Holy cow. This guy looks intimidating. And then let's see. I guess he can just hold his sword. Again, I'm looking around. I don't see a place for it. I don't see a place for his other gun. So he's going to have to leave some stuff behind. Now, this sash, I'm sure you can get off of there, so you can just hang the sword off of him, and he'll look like a totally different guy. You'll have your sword battalion. You can have your heavy artillery battalion, your medium artillery battalion. So you can get all kinds, your helmetless ones, so you can pile up on these guys, and that would look so good as a bunch of Iron Grenadiers, and you could stand them with your Destro and start you a big Destro army, because we know Destro's got to have his own army. There he is with his big gun there, and here he is. Let's get his smaller gun in there. Now these Big trigger fingers are not wanting to work with me very well. There we go. Got him in there. So this guy is pretty cool. He's got this killed on the sash. He's got a tie. Can you believe he's wearing a tie? He's got gold buttons all over. He's got a skull belt buckle there. All gray pants, really shiny boots. Got buckles on those as well. He's got swords on his shoulder over here, like a kind of a patch deal thing. Man, this guy is all in. He's got the big mohawk on the helmet up there. He looks super good. Gun in the back, gun there. And then, of course, we have his sword. Let's see what he looks like with a sword in his hand. Very, very nice. Now, he's really nothing special about articulation on him. In fact, his head is pretty much immobile other than going left and right. Looking left and looking right. There's hardly any down at all. Yeah, there's a little, but no up at all. So articulated on the neck. Everything else is going to be your standard G.I. Joe classified series articulation, but not bad. I do like him. Let's go ahead and get his boss out here. Big Destro, Profit Director Destro. He's going to tell this guy, I'm going to burn some money while you go out there and get the Joes for me. So really good figure right here. I like him a lot. You could, like again, double up, make a big troop build of him. A lot of different ways you can pose this guy and put him in your lineup. So that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. I'm loving the comments coming in. Got lots and lots of action figures to open up on the channel. A whole lot. I sometimes think, man, I'm running low on these, and then a figure will drop on Big Bad Toy Store or come to Walmart or wherever. And of course, I've just got to go out and pick them up. But yeah, a lot more to come. Thank you so much. We've got 435 subscribers, I believe. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. But that's going to be it for Hasbro for the Iron Grenadiers. Until next time, oh yeah.